Hey guys, today I'm going to make some pork country style ribs on the Weber Kettle. So let's get smoking. I have a package of pork shoulder country style ribs here. Now these are not actual ribs. What they are is just like a pork shoulder cut into strips. They kind of look like ribs. So I've cooked these quite a few times. These were $2.49 a pound. This package was 3.67 pounds, so $9.14 for these. They're fairly inexpensive, so like I said, I've cooked these quite a few times. So let me get them out of the package, and then we'll get them seasoned up. All right, those are all rinsed off. Now I'm going to put some avocado oil on them, just to help the rub stick. You can use any kind of oil you want for this. Like I said, it's just to help the rub stick a little bit better. Alright, now the barbecue rub I'm going to use is Kinder's Mild. So I'll just get these seasoned on all sides. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to put some brown sugar on them. Same thing on both sides, if I can get it out of the package here. Okay. Alright. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal for this because I like the flavor you get from that better than briquettes. And to light this, I'm using a paper towel soaked in vegetable oil here. That works pretty good. Oh, come on. No trouble getting the darn thing lit here. There we go. And we'll just pile a little bit of this charcoal around it here. All right, my coals look pretty hot. I have water in the water reservoir of the slow and sear. That's a slow and sear I'm using to hold the coals, and it has a water reservoir. So the water's boiling. I have a drip pan underneath to catch the grease and drippings that drip down, and I'm going to try to keep the temperature of the grill around 275 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's see how this goes. It's been 45 minutes, so here's how we're doing. The temperature on this thermometer is running about 285 degrees Fahrenheit. My top vent is all the way open, and this bottom vent is right underneath that second hole right there. It's been 2 hours and I haven't had the lid off, and the temperature is just holding beautifully at like 285, 290 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like holding so steady I almost hate to take the lid off, but I want to wrap them in foil, so here we go. Wow, those look beautiful. I'm going to grab some foil and wrap them up. These are hard to get tender if you don't wrap them in foil. I've tried just cooking them for longer periods of time, and they just tend to dry out. So wrapping them in foil will help them get tender without drying out. So I think there's enough fat in these that I don't need any extra liquid. The two of these have bones, the bigger ones. I put those on the outer edges because I think they'll get a little bit more heat, and they might need more heat to get tender, where these two don't have bones, so I'll put those in the center. And I'll just get these wrapped up here. All right, I think that's pretty good. I didn't double wrap them because this way I can open it up to check them for tenderness. I'm just going to keep opening them, probably let them go about 2 hours, and then start checking them for tenderness. These have been in the foil for about 2 hours and 15 minutes now, and I did check on them once and they weren't quite as tender as I wanted them yet, so we'll check them again. They've been on here 4 hours and 15 minutes total. You can see it's starting to pull away from the bone a little. Let's see what the internal temperature is here. 187 on that one. That outer one is way more tender. That one's 197. That one's 200, 201. That one's pretty tender as well. These center ones aren't quite as tender as the outer ones, but they feel pretty tender. And I don't want these to start falling apart. So I think what I'm going to do is just take them out of the foil now and just put them right back on the grill and start brushing some barbecue sauce on them. These are looking really, really nice. The sauce I'm using is Kinder's Mild, and I turned these over so that the side that was on the bottom in the foil is on the top side now. So I'm starting them off that way. And then after they're on this side for a few minutes, I will flip them over and sauce the other side. But they look good. They look really tender. All right, these are sauced up on both sides now. Look at those. I'm excited about this. I think this might be one of my best cooks. I'm gonna go ahead and get these off of there now. Hopefully they won't fall apart. They're really tender. Ah, man. I think these look like they turned out close to perfect. Whoa, see, that one just wants to fall apart. Oh, yeah. I hope these taste as good as they look. Let's see here. Well, that falls right apart. Falls right away from the bone. Oh, yeah. There's nice bark on the outside. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna try that. That is good. That's like candy. Want to try some, Annie? All right, there we go. Swallow it whole. I guess that's Annie approved. Well, that turned out really, really good. I was really happy with that. The flavor was good. It was nice and sweet with the brown sugar and the barbecue sauce on the outside, and had a really nice, subtle, smoky flavor with the lump charcoal. I just like the taste you get from lump charcoal better than the briquettes. So the cooking time was, it was 2 hours. And then I wrapped it in foil for another 2 hours. It was out 2 hours and 15 minutes. You know, and then I put the sauce on, so another 15, 20 minutes. So about 4.5 hours, four and a half hours, and yeah, about 4.5, a little less than 5 hours. Yeah, I was really happy with the way that turned out. The grill ran about 285 degrees most of the time. It held real steady at that. So ran a little bit hotter than sometimes, but I was real happy with the way that turned out. Thanks for watching. See you guys.